Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you all guys are fine and doing great. Today we are going to discuss this length of longest increasing path problem of lead code bi-weekly contest 139. So I participated in this contest and able to solve A, B, and D problem and got rank of 325. Okay, so I am making this tutorial of problem D and hopefully I will gonna solve this as well and will make a tutorial for this. Okay guys, so let's move on to the problem. This is a very interesting problem. Like took around 20-25 minutes for me just to think the approach, like how I can approach this. Okay, so here what we are basically given, we are given a coordinates array of length n and we are given an integer k. Now what are these? Just look. Now coordinate is the array, is a 2D array, and coordinate I is the value xi comma yi, means it is the coordinate of my ith point, like xi and yi is the coordinate of my ith point. Okay, now we need to find an increasing path. Now what is increasing path? Increasing path according to problem is a path of length m that consists of m points from x1 y1 to xm ym, so that each the point is satisfy these two conditions. Means if I have point x1 x1 y1 and x2 y2, then x2 should be greater than x1 and y2 should be greater than y1, means points should be in increasing order in both x and y respectively. Now I need to find the maximum length of an increasing path that contains coordinate k. Like I need to find a path that is increasing and its length is maximum, but it should also contain my coordinate k. Okay, means I need to find a path passing through k and have maximum length and is increasing. Okay guys, so how to solve this? Now two three condition we are basically given here. First of all, now this is my kth point, this is my kth point. Now I will have some point that is greater than k. Now when I am saying a point is greater than k, it basically means both x and y of my point is greater than x of k and y of k, y of k. Okay, there are some point that is less than k, that is less than k, means both x and y of these point will be less than k. Now suppose if I have a point, like suppose this is my xk and yk. Now I have a point whose x is greater than xk and y is lower than yk, then will we need this point? No, no. Why we need this point? Because when I am taking a path passing through this, I cannot take this point, because I will gonna take only coordinate that is strictly increasing or decreasing. So this is here x is bigger, y is smaller, or it can be opposite, like y is greater or x is smaller than xk. Okay, so I these type of point is of no use for me. I cannot take them in my path. So what I will gonna do, from all the I am given a I am given a coordinate array. I will gonna sort this array, sorry, filter this array. I will gonna filter this array according to my k. From this array, this is my k. From this array, I will gonna create a two separate vector. Okay, array vector are same, two separate vector. One vector I am calling A, other vector I am calling B. Now what is this A and B? A vector of coordinates, like A will contain all the coordinates whose x and y are smaller than k. Like it will contain all the points that are smaller than k, means it will contain all xa, y ya is less than, strictly less than, not equal to as well, less than yk, xk yk, means xa less than xk, ya less than yk. Now what is b? B contains all the points that are greater than my k, like xb greater than xk, yb greater than yk. This is why. Okay guys, so these are the point. Now why I take strictly less, strictly greater point? Because when I am considering a path passing through my coordinate k, then I know all the points should be strictly decreasing or increasing. So this is my k point, like in my path. So before k, I will gonna choose a path from this particular point. Now from b, I will gonna choose a path from this. So what does this basically means? From here I choose some of the coordinates. I cannot pick all the coordinates. Okay, I cannot pick, like suppose if my k is 10 comma 10 and I have a point 9 comma 19, 9 comma suppose 9 comma 7, 8 comma 5, 7 comma 13. I cannot have 19, so suppose this is 9 comma 9 only. I cannot have 9. Okay, because this point should be strictly less than this. Okay, 7 comma 1, suppose this is this. Then this is my k. Now I can take point this and this. Either I can take point this and this. I cannot take both of these point, because here y is smaller than this, but x are equal. So means I need to choose a subset from these all are will be in my A. These all will be in my A, because here this value is less than this value less than this. Same here, 9 less than 10, 9 less than 10. But I have to take a subset of this, or okay, I have to take a subset of this. Same here. So what I will gonna do, and I know all the point are strictly less than k. So after choosing a subset, I can add, like, this is my last point. Like here I can choose, I am choosing 9 7 as my last point. Before this I have some point, then I know I can always pick k, because these all are less than k, strictly less than k. I have choose them, I have filtered them. So then I will gonna put k here. Then after k, I know now b contain all the strictly strictly greater than element, strictly greater coordinate than k. Then here in this particular I will choose a subset of b and put them there. Okay, so our answer is simple now. Like, what I need to find out, basically, now see, I have given a array, I have given a coordinate array. I need to choose a subset, increasing subset. I need to choose an increasing subset. Same here, I am given a uh, array of coordinates. I need to find the increasing subset of maximum length, or the increasing subsequent subset, you can say anything. I need to find a subset that contain maximum element and it increasing, strictly increasing in both x and y perspective. Okay guys, so this is simple. Now a array, I need to find a subset. I need to find a subset that is strictly increasing. This is my A. In B, I need to find a subset that is strictly increasing. So in both I have, so basically now my problem reduced to this. I have a vector of coordinates. I need to find a strictly increasing subset. I have a vector of coordinate. I need to find a strictly increasing coordinate subset. Okay, basically this. Now how to solve this? Now this is my A array. Now first solve it for B, then A and B are for same. Now for A, now let's solve it. I am given some points, like suppose x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4. Okay guys, now what I will gonna do, I will gonna sort this array. I will gonna sort, this is my sorted array. I will gonna sort this array. Now what does sort the array means? After sorting, I can guarantee one thing. Because what I need to find out, I need to find out increasing, like x and y should be smaller or greater. So after sorting, I can say this x1 should be less than or equal to x2. This x2 should be less than equal to x3. This x3 should be less than equal to x4. But I cannot comment anything about y1, y2. Like, take example, 817 is one point, 910 is other point. So when I will gonna sort them, 817 will come before 9 comma 10. Before 9 comma 10. Okay. So I can guarantee that 8 should be smaller than equal to 9, but 17 I cannot guarantee it will be smaller or greater. So after sorting, I can guarantee one thing, that my x are in order. Now I need to check for y. Now how to check for y now? Just one simple condition I need to do. This is my x1. This is let comes here. This is my x point. This is my current point. I know all the point after this I cannot take with this, because I know the point after this contain x that have value greater than this particular x. Okay, I cannot take them. Now for all the point coming before this particular point, I can preferably take them. I maybe take them, I maybe cannot take them. Okay, I can or I cannot. Like, for obvious reason, here 8 is smaller than 9, but still I cannot take 8 comma 17 before 9 comma 10, because 17 is greater than 10. Okay, so not a valid condition. Now guys, what I need to take care of, before this, suppose I have a point xi comma yi. Suppose I have a point xi comma yi. So what are the condition when I can take this point before this point? Like, this is the path passing through x comma y. What are the possibilities that my path will look like this? Then that I am at this particular point, then from here I am coming to this x comma y. What are the possibilities? One simple possibility, I know xi should be less than x, and I will gonna give you the example where xi and x are equal. Okay, Don't worry for this. If you are thinking what if my xi and x are equal, I will gonna handle that separately. Okay, one for loop, just nothing else, like one if condition you can say. Okay, so here xi, okay, so here I know all the xi I am talking about should have value less than x. Okay, now for now think that all the x are different. For now think, I will gonna explain what if my x are also same. Okay, I will gonna tell you, but for now suppose all the xi before this will have different x value from this particular coordinate that I am taking currently. Okay guys, now how can I take this point, like how can I find out I can take this point or not? If this yi, if this yi is less than my y, it means I can take this particular point. But now again one more condition, before this xy I can have multiple of point. Like suppose I have 817, then I can have 66, I can have 59, I can have 413. So before this 910 I can take this, I can take this. Okay, now see, before this 910 I can take this, before this either I can take this, either one of them. But if I am taking 6 comma 6, like if I am taking that this is I my point current point 9 comma 10, before this, before this let's take 6 comma 6, then can I take 5 comma 9? No, I cannot take, I cannot take, I cannot take 5 comma 9. And suppose this is 5 comma 8, for example, suppose this is 5 comma 8 and this is 4 comma 9. Just a minute, let me give you a very good test case. 4 comma 9. So I have two choices now. Before 910 either I can take 6 comma 6. So if I am taking 6 comma 6, I cannot take 5 comma 8, this is 8, I cannot take 4 comma 9, I cannot take. But if before 910 I am taking point 5 comma 8, then I can also take point 4 comma 7, sorry, 4 comma 7, not 9, 7 7, this is 7 guys, this is 4 comma 7. So here I am getting length of 3, here I am getting length of 2, I will gonna prefer this. So before 910 I will gonna prefer 5 less than 9, 8 less than 10, 4 less than 5, 7 less than 8. I will gonna take 5 feet before my 910. Okay, so guys, here multiple condition are there, like I which I need to choose. Like here I have only 4 point, I have only these 4 point, 9 10 5 point, 9 10 8 17 6 6 5 8 4 7, only 5 point. Still I have two condition. Now in problem I can have 1 if I, like thousand of valid point that I can take. So how to find maximum of them? So how to find? Simply, I know what I told you. What I told you, all these xi for now suppose are different than this particular. If they are different than this particular 9, it simply means because they are in sorted order, all the xi I am talking about should have less than x because I have sorted them. Now what I need to figure out, I need to figure out a yi. So I will consider, I need to consider all the yi's from value 0 to y minus 1. Why this? Now suppose my current point is 9 comma 10. Now suppose a point ending at 9, I can take this. Suppose a point ending at 8 means suppose a point y coordinate with it, suppose a point coming before this and whose y coordinate is 9, I can take this, I can take this. If y coordinate is 0, I can take this. So how many possibilities of y coordinate I have from 0 to current y coordinate minus 1? Because strictly increasing, so should be less than y. So what is the maximum value less than y is y minus 1. So I can take this. So basically what I need to do, if I somehow I got the maximum value I can get from 0 to y minus 1, like maximum value of any increasing length of any increasing sequence where I am ending at this particular y. If I got this, then what I know, like suppose x is the length, not x, suppose length is the value ending at any of y subsequence. Like what I am saying, just look here, look here, look here. Now, now at 4 comma 7 I have one length, only 4 7. So 5 with 5 feet I have 2, I can take 5 feet. Before 5 feet I can take 4 7. With 6 6 I have 1 means if I am considering 6 6, then the maximum length of coordinate I can put before 6 including 6 is 1. Before 5 8 I can put 4 7, I can put 5 8 as well. So 2 point I can have till 5 8. till 817 I can have how many point? 817. Before 817, okay, remove this 817 as of now, remove this. I don't, calculation is not our point. Our point is to uh, understand the problem, like what the logic behind the solution of this problem. Okay, now before 910 I have two. I can have, okay, so now see, when I am talking about this, like this particular thing, this particular thing. So what I have now, what I have before 99, 6 is less than 10, 8 is less than 10. 6 giving me length of 1, 8 giving me length of 2. So what I will gonna figure out, what I will gonna take 2 length. So before 910 I have a point that will gives me a maximum length of 2. Like before 910 I can put two more point, I can put two more point. So so what will be my length here for this particular case? My length will be 2. So ending at 9 comma 10, how many element I can put? Maximum length before this plus 1, plus 1, because I am including 9 10 as well now. So before 9 10, including 9 10, how much is the length possible? 3. 3 length possible. 2 before this, 1 including this. So it is 2 plus 1, 3. Okay guys, so this is simple now. And now one more thing, how to find this particular thing? Very simple, using segment tree. Using segment tree, very simple. Finding a minimum in a range, finding maximum in a range, finding sum of a range, finding multiply, GCD, LCM, anything of a range. Range including, because here is a range from 0 to y minus 1. Y can be anything. So range can be 0 to 1, 0 to 100, 0 to 1000, 0 to anything. Okay, and here we need to manipulate the range as well. Here we are going to manipulate the range as well. Why? Because our coordinate can be 1 in 9. I cannot store that much memory. I will gonna choose, I will gonna change them, but how? I will gonna talk about it as well. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you guys. Now next next thing is, suppose I have a point 9 comma 10. Before this 9 comma 10 I have a point 9 comma 5, then 9 comma 3, then 9 comma 1, and then I have point 8 comma 9, then I have point 5 comma 4. These point I have given. So when I am solving this point, I cannot take this, I cannot take this, I cannot take this. But when I will gonna look at my segment tree, because this is 135, I will gonna get answer of this particular thing as well. Because when I will gonna solve for 9 comma 10, my segment tree will be updated for 9 comma 1, 9 comma 3, 9 comma 5, and here these are same. I cannot take them. Why? Because x are same, x are same. So these 3 point are not valid for this 9 comma 10. I cannot take them. So what to do now? Simple thing, simple thing. Now how? We don't need to manipulate or do unnecessary complex thing, just a simple thing. Suppose first of all, I am, when I am solving for this, when I am solving for this 9 comma 1, then before updating the segment tree, before updating the segment tree, I will gonna store the answer for this 9 comma 1. Like if I am at 9 comma 1, I will got some x length, I will gonna some L1 length. So when I am solving for this 9 comma 3, I will gonna look for the value in segment tree that are updated till here. Like this 9 comma 1, for 9 comma 1 I don't have value in my segment tree, because here the length is 1, like 5 comma 4. After 5 comma 4 I can put 8 comma 9, so value will be 2. So okay, here took make them small, make them small. 5 comma 0, 8 comma 1. Okay, now before 8 at 9 comma 1, how, what I can put? I cannot put 8 comma 1, because 8 should be less than 9, but 1 is equal to 1, so I cannot take. But before 9 1 I can take 5 0. So my length one will be what? My length one will be, just put the value here. My length one will be 5 2, 5 0 and 9 1. Now I'll change the color, solving for a second. Now at 9 comma 3, if I am looking in my segment tree, so to which range I need to pick? From 0 to 3 minus 1, that is 2, and 0 to 2 include this one as well. So I will go like if this is 0, if suppose, because this will not gonna affect the answer for this is 0, then here it is 1, like length will be, length is 1. Now at 9 comma 3, 9 comma 3, I will gonna look for 0 1 and 2. For 0 I have 1, for 1 I don't have any number, so I will have 0. Like ending at 1 by index, I have 0 length. But ending at 1, ending at 1 I have length of 2. Sorry, not 1 0 but 2. So do I need to consider this? No. So that's why I will not gonna update my segment tree. But till how much iteration I will not gonna update my segment tree? Till my these xi value are same. These xi value are same, because these xi value are not for each other. Like for this 9 1 I cannot use for 9 3, for 9 5, 9 10. This 9 3 I cannot use for this or this 9 5 I cannot use for this. Their y coordinate are smaller than 5, but their x are equal. So what I will gonna do, I will create a vector and put the maximum length ending here is 2, maximum length ending here is y, here ending sorry, x1, here x2, here x3. All this length I will gonna find out of my old segment tree, update it till here only. Then after, suppose now my next number is 15,12, 15,12, then I will gonna look, this x coordinate is not equal to previous x coordinate, it is not equal to this x coordinate, this means I have got a separate x coordinate. So what I will do, I will update my segment tree for this, I will update my segment tree for this, I will update my segment tree for this, update my segment tree for this. Update my segment tree means ending at 1 I have length 2, ending at 3 I have length x1, ending at 5 I have length x2, ending at 10 I have length x3. Till here now my segment tree updated. So when I will come here, and before 12 I need to take from 0 to 11, so I can pick any of them. Why? Because 5 0 9 all are less than 15, all are less than 15. So I can choose from my segment tree, because I already know now my segment tree is updated for all the value less than 15, means x coordinate is settled, and y coordinate I am finding currently. Like from 0 to 11 I am finding y coordinate also smaller than this. Okay guys, but now if I have next 15,13, then I will not update my segment tree till I am finding answer for this as well. Okay, this how this I am doing, very simple. I will gonna show you in the code. Okay, so these thing are simple, are done now. Okay, so almost the problem is clear now. Okay, I find out this now. So here I got my answer for A. If I got my answer for A, I also got for B, because I can create a common function and I need to find the same thing from both of them. So answer. So what will be my answer? The maximum subsequence, or the maximum subset I can get from A, like the maximum of A plus 1, because after this I can put k, all the point are less than k. Now all the point in B are greater than k, so I can put them. So maximum subsequence or subset I got from A, maximum subset I got from B plus 1, all less than point, all greater than point plus kth point. So this will be my answer. Now one more thing remaining, how to compress the point, because when I am finding this particular query 0 to y minus 1, my y can be 1e9, as it is given in the problem that my coordinate can be 10e9. So very simple thing guys. What I will gonna do, I have this particular v array. Okay, v array, a array and b array both are same, both will gonna represent the coordinate only. So what I need to do, because I have to create a segment of this size, but one thing I know, my number of different point can be up to 10e5. When all the y coordinate are different, I can have 10e5 different coordinate at max. So what I will gonna do, like suppose this is my current coordinate vector, I will create a set, like suppose it contain a value, these are the y coordinate. Okay, now let's take the example. I have a point 1 comma 100, 2 comma 1e5, 1e4, suppose 3 comma 1e6, suppose 4 comma 1e9. Now guys, I have only 4 point, like 100, 1e2, 1e4, like basically 10 raised to the power 2 we can call 1e2. If you don't know, 10 raised to the power 2 is basically equal to 1e2. E means 10. 1e2, 1e4, 1e6, 1e9. So how much memory I need to include? Because my y can be up to there 1e9 minus 1, but this much memory physically is not possible to store. So what I will gonna do, I will create a set and insert all of this number in my set. So my set will contain 1e2, 1e4, 1e6, 1e9. Then I will create a map and map all of these number, because my set will contain all the different number. So first number, like the smallest number, will gonna point out to 1. The next number will be going to point out to 2, this will be 3, this will be going to point out to 4. Okay, and this will not going to change my answer in any way. Why? Because my set will contain the different number, and for all the different number like these 1e2 and 1e4, I know 1e2 will be less than 1e4. So this 1e2 I will going to assign 1, this assign 2, I will going to assign 2. So 1 will always be less than 2, 1e2 will always be less than 1e4. Okay, so the difference is there. Like smallest number got the smallest uh, compressed value. Like this is basically, you can say, the compressed value. So my set is this, but it will gonna look like this. It will gonna look like this. So after changing, my array will look like 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4. Simple. 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4. It's simple. So now what is the maximum y coordinate value? I have y. So if I have y at maximum means y is 4. So y minus 1 will be at most 3. So instead of 1 in 9 minus 1, I just need to find the value for 3. So how much less space I need to use now? And this is very simple to do. Now this is the whole solution behind this. Now let's move on to the code, guys. Okay. So here this is my x. Just a minute. Okay, here, yeah. Now this x is the kth x coordinate, y is the kth y coordinate. Like this xy is the coordinate are regarding to which I need to find my answer. So I am creating two vector of vector int, two coordinate vector a and b. Now if my I0 less than x, I1 less than y means current ith coordinate is less than kth coordinate in both x and y perspective. I will gonna insert this I into my a. If this is greater than x or y in both perspective, this is greater than kth x or kth y and kth y, I will gonna insert in my b. Now I will gonna sort both of them, and then okay, sort both of them because I need to sort them to sort the x coordinate. Then I will call a function solve. Solve will give me the maximum length of a subset I can choose from a coordinate vector. The maximum length I can get from b coordinates vector. Plus 1 is 4. I will gonna insert k in between them. Now what is my solve function? Solve function is this simple. This. Now what is this SEG as that? This will gonna represent what is the segmentary size. Seg for segmentary, SZ for size. Like always try to name the variable according to uh, where or why I am using them. This will gonna help in debugging you a lot. Okay, this will gonna help you in debugging a lot. So this is core comp is the basically coordinate compression method, and I am passing v here. So now let's look into it. I will gonna handle the y coordinate here. I am taken a set, I am taken a map, and for all the coordinates, like this is my current coordinate array v, current coordinate vector or array, both are same v. I will gonna insert the one. I1 means the yth coordinate. Then my count is 1. Like I will gonna represent everything in respect to 1. Why I'm taking this? Because the maximum number of coordinate I can have different is 1e5. So at most my set will contain 1e5 number. So how much will my count will be 1e5, and 1e5 size is normal size. Like okay, 1e5 is just an not a unique one. Like 1e5 memory I can allot. Then I will gonna insert all of them in my set. Now I know my set contains will store my set store only the unique number, means I am inserting 100,000 of time in it. Like I am inserting 100, 100, 100, 100. It will contain only one occurrence of my 100. Okay, and in increasing order. Like if in my set I am adding this 4, 6, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then first thing it will contain only 1, 2, only 1, 2. These three will not come, and my set will store the number in increasing order. 2, 4, and 6 will be the order in which my set will contain the number, will store the number. So the smallest number will come first. So am I like the current number have a count of this? Then I will increase my count. Okay. So smallest number will be have 1. Then I will increase 2, 3, 4 like this up to how many number I have. Then I will gonna update my array as well. Now for all the array I will gonna update. Like current the y coordinate of my current ith coordinate, the y coordinate value of my current ith coordinate will be equal to this. Its compressed value, like m of this particular value, m of I am changing all the y here, so m of y, like whatever this value will be, I will gonna put the representative value of this in coordinate compression method. Okay, so this exercise is this. I will gonna return count here, like the maximum number of element I can have. This count is one. Now count one, then two, three. It will count basically represent how many different number I have. Okay, how many number I need. Like in their cases 100, 1e4, 1e6. This case is it will gonna return 4. In this particular case it will gonna return 4. Like I need 4 different number. Like I can have maximum value of count will be 4. Okay, so this I hope you understand this. Then as there is a size of my v, now why I take this, I need to declare a dp array. Now why dp array? When I have same value for this case, when I have all the same value for this case, I need to store answer now. I need to store them. So I will gonna store these under into my dp array. This for this. Now I will gonna create a segment tree as. Now a segment tree template is above I am using s dot n. Like n is the number of nodes in my segment tree. This is segment tree size plus 10. I just for to be safe side. Now this is basic 4 into segment tree size, 4 into number of nodes. This is a basic thing I have to do. Like segment tree implementation. This is initialize all of them with 0. Like initially I am thinking I don't have any chain. I don't have any chain. So dp of s comma 0. Initially answer is 0. Now I is equal to 0 till I less than sz. Now what is sz? V dot size basically. Int j is equal to I. Why this? Till my j less than sm, and j is a valid index and my x coordinate is equal. So I will gonna store the answer in my dpj and I will gonna update my answer. This answer is the variable, like what is the maximum length I can have, either answer or comma dpj. I will gonna increase my j index after this. Now how to find out is how to update my dpj? 1 for current index plus s dot query 1 comma y minus 1. Now y is 1, where there I was taking 0 comma y minus 1, because here my answer is given 0. So I was thinking in term of 0 comma 1. Okay, in thinking 0 comma 1. But now if you see, if I will gonna insert 0 in my segment tree, then 0 will become first, and first number I am gonna change with 1. So what is the minimum y coordinate I have? It is 1. So minimum y coordinate I can have is 1, not 0. It is 1 because I have changed in coordinate compression method. Okay, so this here, not that much easy problem I am saying, like build step by step. 1 plus minimum y index possible, maximum y index possible for a point coming before ith point. Sorry, jth point. Coming before jth point. Okay, 1 comma y minus 1. This is current y. Now I need to update them. J is equal to I again. I am not updating I here. You can see only like after this is my I. Then 1 by 1 J. I will gonna update my DP array for all of them. Now I will again gonna put J here and update my segment tree 1 by 1 till my J less than SZ and my X coordinate are same. I will gonna update. Now what I am update? The y coordinate means the length of element ending at my this current jy coordinate can be this. Now update the segment tree and then increase the j. Then after putting I will just gonna say I is equal to j, because after putting my when my while loop will gonna stop when my j is there. So I will gonna put my I will be there. Why I will be there? Okay, my I will be there. At last answer will contain the maximum length. I will gonna return the answer. Okay, so answer plus answer for a, answer for b plus 1. Now this is my segmented template, basic template like everyone use. For query, this is a maximum segmentary. This is basically query part. I am not going to explain you segmentary. Your segmentary, if you are solving deep problem of LeetCode contest, you should have idea of segmentary and all. Okay, if you don't have, you can just watch some video, or you can comment out. I will make a video for segmentary as well. Then return for query, I will gonna take the maximum here. For update as well, I am updating to maximum. Okay, so this is the solution of this particular problem, guys. I hope you all guys understand the solution. If you have any doubt, just comment out. I will try my best to explain you. Okay guys, please subscribe the channel, like the video, and check out my channel for more these type of videos. Thank you for watching this guys. Stay tuned.